Alan and I are not the six-packed gays you see selling supplements while you're scrolling through Poster. Oh, Alan says, lighting up and waving. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Bryson. I look toward the truck, only to discover that, yes, Bryson does have a single eyebrow raised in a galling exhibition of his typical smuggery. Chrissy waves with an icy titter. I hate them, I hiss. I know, baby, Alan tuts with motherly concern. He lays his hand between my shoulder blades before realizing his mistake and wiping the sweat off his hand using what little bit of surface area his shorts can afford him. The line ahead of us moves, and it's a relief to disappear from view behind the comically oversized tires of the Mad Max truck to my left. And I don't get why you're so nice to them, I continue. I'm not nice, Alan explains. I'm just cordial. They're not nice to you, Alan. You don't need to be nice to them. I remind him of this despite knowing exactly why Alan continues to offer them a good-natured smile. Alan changes the subject with as much subtlety as his short shorts. I have big news, Peter, Alan announces grandly. Please don't let your silly little schoolyard grumbles spoil my day. I resent that characterization. And what, did you finally get that piece of popcorn out of your teeth? No, he sighs, but I have named her Poppy and made my peace with her. I will have you know that you are looking at someone who has recently had a post liked by drag royalty. I say nothing and scan the menu board. Drag royalty, Peter, Alan presses. I search for something to say but come up empty. It's not that I hate drag. I just have no opinion on the matter. I consider myself dragnostic. Alan not only loves drag, but loves doing drag. But to me, drag is a lot like playing the cello or doing the math with all the triangles. I can respect the amount of skill, craft, and determination that goes into it without getting any joy from the result. Not to mention the fact that doing drag just paints another target on your back. This target just happens to be painted with eyeliner. Fine, I comply. What internet drag superstar has descended from the heavens to heart your offerings? None other, Alan announces, than testosterone. Who? Alan slaps me on the arm, which to him is playful, and to anyone on the receiving end is bruise-inducing. Testosterone is only the winner of Dragathon 2017, Peter. Largely considered one of the best seasons of the show, if not the best season by many notable media critics. Dragathon is the Super Bowl for people dressing in wigs and heels. It's a competition show where drag queens from across the globe are selected to compete against one another in weekly performances before someone gets eliminated by the judges. Whoever is left standing at the very end is given a big golden crown and wins a bunch of money and sponsorship deals. Dragathon is massively popular, and weekly screenings at drag venues have become standing appointments for queers the world over. Unless you live in the middle of nowhere, like Mason, in the heart of Mason County. Alan is always showing me videos of drag brunch screenings where queens in massive wigs and drawn-on eyebrows screen the show over Eggs Benedict and mimosas while pouring pitchers of water over their fake boobs. Then Alan will sigh longingly and wish aloud that he could go to an event like that. Because there is nowhere in Mason to actually perform. Alan performs on video and uploads it to YouTube. He's even pretty good at what he does. By the time Alan is done doing his makeup, wig, nails, and accoutrement, he has transformed into a statuesque woman named Aggie Culture. She even has a decent following on Poster. Alan, and by extension Aggie Culture, loves country music. While I spend most of my time online trying to find music and movies that bring a little bit of the real world into the hick state dystopia that is Mason, Alan can't get enough of the local musical cuisine. His first Poster video was a mashup of You Shook Me All Night Long and